This eve of All Hallows Eve, Penn High School in Mishawaka played host to a unique trick-or-treat event. They called it Trunk or Treat because Penn High School students handed out goodies from the trunks of their cars. And they weren't just passing out candy, they were raising money and collecting food for a worthwhile cause. John Bailey was there and he joins us now with the story. Did you get any candy, John?
No candy for me, George. Sweet treats were only one of the offerings at Penn Trunk or Treat tonight, with some cars passing out toys or even Penn apparel, like this shirt that I got from the Future Farmers of America Club. But tonight also served as an opportunity to support victims of domestic violence.
On this frightfully fun night, elementary and middle school students from the Penn Harris-Madison School Corporation descended upon the Penn High School parking lot to fill their bags with sweet treats. Among the students passing out candy tonight, Ava Hurley and Allison Balls. They were representing Harbor of Hope, a student-run nonprofit supporting local domestic violence victims through the Family Justice Center in South Bend. Hurley says her mother's work with domestic violence victims inspired her to found Harbor of Hope just 3 months ago.
My mom worked in the prosecutor's office and she worked in the special victims unit, which helps victims of domestic violence. So she worked with places in our community like the Family Justice Center and the Casey Center that helps these victims not only rebuild their life, but move towards a better life as well and get justice that they deserve.
Earlier this year, Hurley and Balls hosted a hygiene drive at Penn that collected over 500 items. Building on that success, they held a food drive at tonight's Trunk or Treat. All donations will benefit the Family Justice Center, which Hurley says has been dealing with food shortages.
But we started this drive because the food pantry in the Family Justice Center has been quite stark for a while, especially after COVID and with the recent government shutdown. They've been really struggling to help victims that come to their doors. So this food drive is for them to fill their pantry and meet those needs that they can't really meet just within the community.
They also hope their organization can help educate Penn students about the warning signs of toxic relationships to prevent domestic violence.
It's such an untalked about cause, especially in high schoolers. And so a lot of high schoolers, they enter relationships, but they don't really, this isn't something they learn about. It's not something that schools want to talk about. It's not something that teachers want to talk about. Kids, it can be a sensitive subject, and some can find it, inappropriate. But really, it is so important, especially for teenage girls in our community, to know the dangers of domestic violence so we can break the cycle that affects our community.
Harbor of Hope will also be hosting a Halloween fun run this Sunday at 4 p.m. at Central Park in Mishawaka. As always, all funds generated will go to the Justice Center, the Family Justice Center of South Bend.
All right, John Bailey covering Mishawaka for us tonight. Thank you, John.